Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked it so I can check in with you. I'm Mr. Batch of the BBC. Yes, what an eventful short week we have here. Tonight we take on the Chicago Bears. Whoo, Nelly. Man, it don't get easy playing in the NFC East. Now, this week, I'm not upset. I'm not down. I'm kind of disappointed that the team didn't get to win. Coming into tonight, we had all sorts of turmoil and stuff like that. The fact that Eli tried to take it on himself. Then it got to a point where the coach threw him under the bus. Then the coach threw him a lifeline and pulled him back. Said he's to blame. But excuse me, when it all comes down to it, Giant faithful have to blame Jerry Reese. Jerry Reese put together a very bad team. Very bad team. Now, come on now. We took a couple of L's last year, closing out the season, where we should have gotten some wins and made our run into the playoffs. That did not happen. Now, this, I'm with Cruz. I'm optimistic we can get this game, put a few good quarters together. It's kind of crazy now that, Jacobs is now the starting running back. Wilson's out with a stinger. We had cut Darrell Scott. I don't know if they brought him back yet or not. But, look, the defense has given up the fifth most yards per game. Eli has an NFL leading 12 interceptions. That's not good stuff to look at when you come into a game like this. But with us being just 2 games behind the Cowboys, 2-3, and the Eagles, there's a shot at the NFC East still a shot. When you consider a year ago, the Redskins was 3-6 going into week 10, 3.5 games behind the division-leading Giants, and you've seen what happened. The season before that, the Cowboys, frittered away the division by losing 4 straight. Including 2 against us, which where we was on the streak, and we went to the bowl and captured that chip. Now, going up against the 3-2 Bears is a tall order. We've committed a league-leading 20 turnovers, and Chicago ranks second in the NFL in 14 takeaways. And, a lot of people are going to say, are you delusional? You've been losing by an average of 24 points in the last 4 games. No, I'm not delusional. It's possible. That's why they play the games. And if you've seen, like how I told you what happened last season with the Redskins, taking the NFC East, and if you've seen what happened previously, we have a chance. That's what I'm looking for. Is we have a chance. I think 8-3 to Antrell Roll said, hey, we'll take a winning streak of 12 games. Well, we lost that game, so that wouldn't be 12. It had to be 11 straight. But if we go 8-3 to close out the season and take care of the NFC East, maybe we can take the NFC East and go into the playoffs like the Seattle Seahawks did some time ago, going into the playoffs at 7-9. So I think we could do it. I'm optimistic. Granted, they didn't give me a win on my birthday this past Sunday, and I would have loved to have had that, man. I would have been, even though I was anyway. That's what I've been doing. I've been running around having a grand old time. Plus, it's also the 238th birthday of the U.S. Navy this week. So I've been having a grand time. Excuse me. Mr. Batch continues. But in any event, to close out on a positive note, I'm behind Big Blue. They can get this game. They put the right elements together at the right time, and we can get her done. We can get her done. And the NFC East is up for grabs. And I'm not delusional until we are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. They said no 0-5 team has ever gone to the playoffs. And, you know, if you're 0-5, then, you know, what did my man say? What did he say? Oh, Parcells said that thing. Your record says who you are. Your record. How the hell? But y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm saying. Your record says who you say you are, blah, blah, blah. Well, at 0-5, that doesn't mean you're a pretty good team. And I rest that on the, put that at the feet of Jerry Reese. But in any event, I am with the Big Blue faithful, the BBC Big Blue Commission, the New York G-Men, the New York Football Giants. I believe that they can pull off this win this evening in Chicago. I'm out of here like I stole something. Peace.